Hi, and welcome once again to 10 Minutes with Tinian. I am so excited and thankful to have Nikki Frank here with Smart Realty, and she's going to tell us some tips about buying your home or selling your home. I am a testimony because she helped me buy my first home. So thank you, Nikki, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about how you got into the real estate industry.
So I started in 2010, right after the real estate bust, and I just thought it would be something fun to help with friends and family. I've been doing it ever since. I love it. So when I bought my first home, I was not in the real estate industry. I looked at tons of houses. I really hadn't narrowed down where I wanted to live, so I can tell people now as a tip to narrow down your search. I was looking all over Knoxville, and I know I wore my agent out.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. It was all in all a good experience.
Learning sure.
Experience, definitely. My broker owner is Eric Jackson. We are a boutique, locally owned firm here in Knoxville. We really love working with first-time home buyers. Eric actually just opened a location in Sevierville, Tennessee, so that's very exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There's a lot of changes going on there. So investors, if you are interested in looking at some opportunities in Sevierville, Sevier County area, there's tons of cabins that are available. We're very knowledgeable about purchasing cabins, Airbnbs, vacation rentals. So if you're interested, please reach out to us. My cell phone number is 865-441-5481.
One thing that I know, I bought the house that I found, or condo, during a buyer's market. And so tell us a little bit about the differences between a buyer's market and a seller's market.
A buyer's market is one where it's relatively easy for the buyer. They make an offer and it usually sticks the first time. The buyer can ask for extras like home warranties and things like that, closing costs, things of that nature. Seller's market is kind of what we're in right now, where there's just not a lot of inventory right now in Knoxville, especially at certain price points, and sellers capitalize on that by pretty much charging whatever they want. It's really competitive. Sometimes buyers have to make multiple offers in order to get something to stick.
As far as now being a seller's market, like I said, if you're interested in selling your home, reach out to Nikki Frank and Smart Realty, and they will hook you up, help you get the best value or the top value for your property. Now, tell me a little bit more about, I guess, the process of real estate school for those who might be interested in getting into that industry.
The school I went to was called Trex. I believe they're still located in the North Shore area, Rocky Hill area. I went to a night class because I was still working full time, going to real estate school. So I went at nights, and it was a 2-week class. You take an exam at the end of the class, and then you take your real estate licensing exam.
That's pretty exciting. So there's plenty of opportunities for people to make passive income, like you said,
Definitely.
and also it be your full-time employment. And Nikki, she mentioned you were working full-time. For all those who have been anticipating this video because they're either in the market to buy their home or sell a home, we're going to talk now about the top 10 things you must do when you're buying or selling your home.
Definitely get pre-approved. I would say talk to lenders, talk to several lenders, get different rates, understand the programs that they have available, so you can walk into your search knowing exactly how much you can afford.
Certainly.
Yeah. Once you have established a price range, you're definitely going to want to narrow down your search, like I was talking about with my search before. When I purchased my first home, I was all over the place. So I would definitely recommend driving around to different neighborhoods, looking at different houses that you like, seeing if your price range fits in with what your vision is, talking to your agent about areas and getting more information about the different neighborhoods, but definitely narrow down to the square footage and the number of bedrooms and bathrooms that you want. Another thing that's really important is to clean up your credit if need be. Because you're going to get better interest rates. So I always tell people to work with your lender. They should be able to give you steps
and resources and tools
to help you to help you do that.
And I worked with a lender that was able to use tools and resources that helped to boost my credit score as well. I got pre-approved first, and then we went through those steps, and it was about a 3-month process before really being ready to go.
Definitely. Another thing is to find an agent that you're comfortable with.
Nikki, duh.
Talk to different agents. Just get an idea. You can talk to friends and family members and get referrals from people, but just definitely work with the agent that you're comfortable with. Obviously, the next step is to look for homes. So once you find an agent, they're going to help you with your search. The MLS has a great function where they can send you listings that fit your criteria straight from the MLS. Of course, there's always Zillow, so a lot of people like to use that resource and search on their own. There's also for sale by owner, which if you find one that's for sale by owner, your agent can still walk you through that process, do all the documentation for you there. So don't shy away from that either.
It was really exciting working with Nikki and seeing the variations of homes she had access to from sellers as well as just their database. So it was great. That's awesome because Nikki, as my agent, was able to help me. She would send me a ton of homes. If I was like, just send me fewer homes, she would send me fewer homes. She looked in my zip code, my price range, of course. If I wanted 2-story or 1-story. I think if I could add anything is don't get frustrated. It took me over 2 years to find the house that I felt was everything we needed. Make it fun. If you're searching by yourself, make it fun. If you're searching with someone else, make it fun. Don't get frustrated with one another. Don't battle. Make sure, and I have to add this, make sure you go, and this was the number one thing that she told me to do, and I don't know if you put this in your list, and sorry if I'm jumping, to go there at night. Is that in your list?
No, it's not, but that's a good one.
Yes,
I forgot,
she told me, go at night and sit outside of the house and make sure that the noises that you hear would not, that's dogs barking, cars, trains, the interstate. Make sure those noises wouldn't conflict with your comfort. I sat outside how many, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe more times before committing to saying, okay, let's put an offer on this house.
Well, that brings us to our next tip, which is kind of goes in line with what you were just saying, is to be patient. You may have to make multiple offers, especially in this market right now. Make sure your offer is reasonable. I try to tell people, if you're going to ask for closing costs, don't ask for a whole bunch of other, don't, try to get the house at a much lower price point, offer the purchase price. Just be reasonable in your offer, especially in this market. Another important tip that I always tell people is to get your home inspected. You're going to want to talk to different home inspectors and look at Google reviews, get other people's opinions who've had home inspections, and definitely have it checked out before you buy it.
Yes, you do pay for that too. That's your responsibility.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. That can be anywhere from $30 to $450.
Yeah.
So budget that in.
Okay, so the final tip would be, especially for a first-time home buyer, would be to ask for a home warranty. That's going to cover your mechanicals, your HVAC, your appliances, at least for a year, should anything happen.
Awesome. So definitely home warranty. I think that kicked in for my AC at one point. I was able to utilize that. Those are all great points. And so when you're looking for your home, and I would suggest being prayerful. I think that number one thing that I did, and not everybody believes or has the same beliefs, but is that I took every little bit of my decisions to God. And if I didn't feel led by the Holy Spirit to buy this house, I don't believe I would have. It's been a pleasure, working with Nikki. She didn't push me toward any particular ones, but I was guided by her to make wise decisions, and I know that you would be happy working with Nikki Frank, Smart Realty. So, how can people get in touch with you, Nikki, if they're interested in buying or selling their home?
if you're interested in getting in touch with me, we have a Facebook page. You can message me on our Smart Realty Facebook page, or you can call me on my cell phone, 865-441-5481.
Awesome. Well, I definitely think that, it's a seller's market. So if you're selling your home, reach out to Nikki.
Now's the time.
Now is the time. The turn of the year's coming, income tax returns. Some people are going to utilize their to save or to start the home buying process. And that also, as a buyer, reach out to Nikki. Yeah, I have firsthand experience to say. She will help you get into a wonderful forever home.
Thank you.
Or even investment property.
Thank you.
All right. Again, Nikki, you can reach out to her at
865-441-5481.
and